Oh, yes. Our next guest, you know him from shows like Limitless. He was formerly on CSI. Hill Harper, you know him?
And he's involved in a very important new movie called 1982 and a very special event happening in New York City tonight that we want to talk about. We welcome Hill Harper to Good Day New York along with his friend Moikansi Gama. Welcome to you both.
Thank you so much.
So you're the founder of Imagination?
Image Nation.
Image Nation.
Yes.
And you're behind this film?
I'm behind the event. The Revolution Awards taking place tonight at the SBA Theater.
And what is that all about?
It is a celebration of Black history, of artistic excellence and activism. And we're honoring artists who use their work for social change.
Like Hill?
Like Hill. And we're also raising visibility for our Soul Cinema project, a theater we're opening in Harlem.
Well, we've got a lot to talk about. We want to get you on the Oscars and what's happening there, because a lot of us thought that, well, it was misrepresentative who was nominated. Hill, tell us about 1982, please.
Well, 1982 is a beautiful film that I'm so proud of. I produced the film. I also star in the film. Tommy Oliver is the writer, director, and producer of the film. It's based off a true story of his life growing up in a home with a crack-addicted mother. And it's a powerful, beautiful film, and it's the type of film that I believe we should see more of being made. And certainly every film festival it played in, folks would talk about awards for the film. And then we fast forward to now, and there's only one theater, which is still great, that's going to play in Los Angeles, starting Oscar weekend, ironically enough, February 26th, and play at the Laemmle Theater, Fine Arts Theater on Wilshire. And so it's an interesting thing. That's the only screen. So tonight is
a big deal.
It's a big deal because it's the only time New York City is going to see it on the big screen. Obviously, there'll be an opportunity to download it in the future, but seeing it on the big screen, it was made for the big screen.
And you're going to be there.
And I'm going to be there. All the amazing people are going to be there. Tonight is an amazing night.
So even though you live in New York now, the New York area, I mean, you still do a lot of shooting of your other show. Where's Limitless?
We shoot Limitless right here in New York City. We shoot it in Brooklyn. Yeah.
Oh, I didn't realize that.
Yeah, Limitless is homegrown. It's right here.
And SVA, by the way, the one on 23rd Street?
Yes.
Oh, okay, beautiful theater.
Fantastic
Great big screen. And 1982, by the way, is the year 1982?
Yes, it refers to the year because, I know you're too young to remember this, but
keep going.
Okay,
like that.
you're supposed to laugh. But it's really when crack and crack addiction started to hit many of our communities across the country and many of our urban centers. And the early 80s is when we saw this crack epidemic continue. And unfortunately, Tommy Oliver, who's the writer-director, his mother became a victim to crack addiction.
Let's take a look at 1982 right now. We have a clip.
Shanae. Shanae.
What? 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 Tim.
Dance with me.
Stop.
Oh, yeah. That's my pocket. That's my pocket right here.
You are crazy. Okay. That was fun.
Listen to me. I got a surprise.
What are you talking about?
Tonight, I was listening to DAS today, and Breakwater, Frankie Smith.
Looks interesting. I love so far the soundtrack.
Yes, soundtrack, all Philadelphia artists from the late 70s and early 80s, and like you said, Spinners, Delphonics, etc. And it's Ruby Dee's last film, the legendary Oscar-nominated Ruby Dee. It's the last film of her career.
When did you film this?
We filmed it about a year and a half ago.
Okay, folks, let's talk. A lot of controversy. I guess it was a month or so ago when the Academy came out with their Oscar nominations, right? Well, you know what happened. The debate ensued. A lot of folks felt...
Oscars so white.
Oscars so white. Not enough representation. Great films ignored, like Straight Outta Compton. You're both in the business. I'd like to get your take.
Well, I think there's so many aspects of that issue. Number one, it takes so much money to even get to the Oscars. A film like 1982 doesn't have the marketing dollars to even be presented to the Academy, and that's a major issue. Then there's the issue of the fact that if you're overlooking black artists, at the end of the day, you're overlooking an aspect of humanity. And that feeds into what's happening with Black Lives Matter and the whole issue of racial profiling in this country. So it's not something that can be siloed into just the Oscars. I think it's really a much larger issue. And then from our perspective, Image Nation's perspective, at the end of the day, if you don't like what the Oscars are doing, build your own. Build your own cinemas like we're doing. Create your own Revolution Awards like we're doing. So there's so many aspects to this major issue that we can look at, but I think I'm glad that it's been raised, and I'm glad that it can give visibility to organizations like mine.
Great.
And Hill?
Well, you know, I was in a film this Oscar season called Concussion that I believe when we were shooting the film, I believe that Will deserved a nomination. I still do believe he deserves a nomination. 1982 is a great example of the problem, the pipeline problem, because there's a lot of narrative that comes out about certain types of films, and if you start to buy into the narrative, it becomes a self-fulfilling prophecy. I believe every festival it played, the reviewers would say 1982 deserves Oscar consideration. And it will be eligible because it's going to play in a theater.
But you need the De Niro's behind you.
As Wakansi just said, there is a marketing element to it. And if the industry is not going to look at films like 1982 and say, you know what, actually, there's an opportunity here, because there's a real opportunity. The film was done for such a budget that if a studio, a real studio, got behind it and said, you know, we're going to actually have an Oscar campaign for this film, there's no way they wouldn't make money. Now, would they make $200 million like they would with some blockbuster? No, but they still could make money.
I got an idea. I can help. Let's burn off a bunch of copies of the DVD and get the mailing list of the Academy, right? Just
send it. We could do that. We could send it straight to them.
Just send them the DVD.
I think that's a good idea.
Like, what else do you have to do? What else do you have to do?
What you have to do is you have to raise profile, and then you really have to reach out to the voting members of the Golden Globes, which is the Hollywood Foreign Press. You have to actually do a campaign with the folks that run the Independent Spirit Awards, and then you have to build a buzz within Hollywood, finance multiple screenings in very expensive theaters, feed folks. You do a lot of different things, and send out screeners.
It sounds like a lot of work.
It's a lot of work and it's a lot of money.
Right.
Well, we're going to go see the movie. We'll do our part.
You are starting it right here on the couch of Good Day New York. We're getting the word out there.
That's right. That's right.
If you live in LA, go see it starting February 26th. Instead of seeing the Oscars, watch 1982.
But tonight we can
But tonight here in New York?
In New York.
You can go to the Revolution Awards at the SVA Theater. We have tickets, just a few tickets, so get them now. We'll be there from 6:30, and the film shows right after.
That's great. Right on 23rd Street. The School of Visual Arts, I believe, SVA Theater,
and don't forget to watch Hill. He's also in Limitless Tuesday nights.
Tuesday nights, 10 o'clock.
Excellent. Nice to have you here.
Thank you so much.
All right.
Thank you.
Thank you.
All right. You ready to get ripped?
We need